welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my no flashback foundation routine, makeup routine. So if you would like to see exactly how to get no flashback in your makeup, please keep on watching. Step number 1, find a foundation that is your shade and that doesn't have sunscreen. My two favorite at the moment, the drugstore one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte in the color 112, and for more high-end is my Estée Lauder Double Wear in Pecan. Now you have to make sure that 1, it doesn't have sunscreen or it's gonna flash back, and 2, you have to make sure it's your shade. It cannot be a shade lighter, because when you take that flash picture, girl, you can tell. So please make sure it is your foundation color. Make sure it matches your skin or some part of your neck, because that is when you can tell the most difference, when you take a picture and it's 2 different colors going on right here. And if you can't find your specific foundation shade in that brand, make sure to just blend it down your neck so when you take that picture, nobody can tell. I'm going to be using my Estée Lauder Double Wear in Pecan, like I said before, and this has more of a red undertone and my chest is more yellow, but my neck and my face has a lot more red neutral undertone, so I like to match it to that rather than my chest, or else I'm just like real stupid when that camera turn on. Step number 2 is concealer. Make sure that your concealer is 1 to 2 shades lighter, not 5, not 6, but 1 to 2 shades lighter. Now I know there are some people out there who like their highlight to be ba ba boom, bang bang, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's when you get that flashback. Take that picture with your 5 shades lighter concealer and tell me if you have flashback. If you don't, let me know your secret. But for me, my concealer has to be 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. And I'm currently using my Maybelline Fit Me in Cafe. Step number 3, you are setting your highlight. So I'm taking my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. This has a yellow tint. Make sure, for my girls out there with melanin, a yellow base setting powder is the best to avoid flashback. But if you are going to use a translucent powder like the Laura Mercier or Airspun, make sure that you dust it off really well to avoid the flashback. And I blow off the excess powder. I learned this from Alyssa Ashley. And I'm just gonna blend it into the skin. Not baking, not doing any of that. Another great tip is to not start directly underneath your eye when you're applying your powder. Start a little bit below and progress your way up, so that way most of the powder is concentrated right here and not underneath your eye, and it won't look too cakey underneath there. So no delay, no delay. By the end of the night she be wanting more. By the end of the day they be wanting more. Step 4, you take your face powder. Make sure this powder also matches your foundation shade. This is the color 360 Mocha in the Maybelline Fit Me, the matte and poreless line, and I'm just going to touch everything very lightly. And now I'm taking whatever is left on my brush and I'm just going to go over the places that I did highlight and making sure every inch of powder is off my face. Sometimes if the powder is a little too much, I just tap it in there once and I dust it off. Now for underneath your eyes, to avoid flashback, we have to make sure we are dusting it all off. You'll know because you can tell a huge difference once you dust everything off. You see that? That looks more into the skin, and this looks too much. Then I'm gonna contour, add blush, add highlight. I'm gonna do all of that off camera, and then I'll be right. Once you've got your contour powder, contour, blush, highlight, lipstick, all that good stuff, the last step is to set it. I'm going to be using my Skindanavia finishing spray, the oil control one. You use whatever you want to, girl. You can use some water. It does not matter as long as you set your face. Okay? Okay? Okay. This is gonna help all that powder that we just caked on to sink into our skin and to make it look like it's coming from you. Okay? Okay. Now I'm gonna take a flash picture and then I'm gonna insert it in the next clip. I think I blinked. I blinked, but as you can see, what flashback? What flashback? Girl. It ain't you. So this was my little tutorial on how to get non-flashback makeup. Key steps, we're going to go over this again. Make sure your foundation shade is your shade and matches your skin, and if it doesn't, and if it's just a tad bit off, make sure you bring it down to your neck, and also make sure it doesn't have sunscreen. Step 2, make sure your concealer is 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, not 5 or 6. Step 3, set it with a yellow powder, and if you're setting it with a translucent powder, make sure you are dusting that baby off. Okay. Next step, set it with your face powder. Make sure you are setting everywhere that you can set with your translucent / yellow powder, and with whatever is left on that brush, make sure you go over wherever it is you highlight it, and make sure you dust every inch of powder off, and I mean every little particle, like down to the tip. Okay. Final step, we are going to set it all with some finishing spray. If you don't have a dedicated finishing spray, make sure you fill up a spray bottle like this. This one has water in it, and just make sure you go over your face and just set it. Don't put too much. Don't go ham with the finishing spray or the water, and just make sure you are setting your face with something so that way the powder can melt into your skin. Okay. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys learned something. Please don't forget to comment and like. And for love and makeup and all things girly, please subscribe and stay tuned for my next video. Bye guys.